Hello and welcome to the New Normal with Steve Benaquist. I'm New Normal and this is the Steve Benaquist. Welcome to the New Normal Lounge. This is episode 101. There's no and in there, if you know how to say your numbers right. And I have much to tell you, much to talk about, and of course, we will announce the winner of that New Normal t-shirt. I'll also be discussing some changes to this show, plus there'll be a word from Lyle Gerber, and of course some thoughts on the news. But first, I don't think I said it on episode 100, which was on Inauguration Day, but regarding the new normal that began that day. Just, through a mask, but still, it's like just the Trumplessness of it all. It's like skinny dipping in a clear, fine lake. I'll risk a jinx. It's gonna, I think it's gonna last a while. It's already lasted a while. It's been almost a week. By the time you're watching, it'll be a week since he was inaugurated, and it feels like if for those of you who smoked pot and then had edibles for the first time, it just lasts so much longer than you thought it would and than you ever have had. And then you realize you should have only had a corner of the brownie. Only, I don't mind. This isn't freaking me out. I wonder which is going to last longer, the Trumplessness high or the high when COVID is over. I think, I think we should all just live long enough to find out, shall we? All right, deal? Keeping the high alive of Trump, who'll be around to remind us just how good we now have it, because, of course, there'll be the impeachment trial, and, of course, he's a blowhard who will never, ever shut up until he's wearing a mask in the form of a coffin. So, but that probably won't be for some time. I've read a dozen articles or so on why Chuck Schumer, that is, not Amy. I don't think she has any authority in this matter, but that why Chuck Schumer should not or should go ahead with this impeachment trial, and the Democrats generally. And I think it should. I think for a number of reasons, not least of all, attacking the Capitol and inciting a riot to do so is no good. No, not even if everyone involved is white. It's still no good. No excuse. And for the other thing, I think it's very important to get every current GOP senator on the record struggling to defend what happened, as framed and opposed by Democrats right there. And I think non-extremist Republican voters will be disgusted for about 90 seconds until they just forget and forgive their precious Lindsay and Marco and all the rest. Anyway, I look forward warily to that being our new normal for a couple of weeks starting February 8th. So that'll be fun. Going back a little ways, here's a little news Easter egg for you. I don't know how many of you are aware. Obviously, you're aware that Garth Brooks, like a big, cheery puppy dog, sang for Joe Biden at the inauguration. But did you know that Chris Gaines was also at the Capitol 2 weeks earlier among the rioters swarming all over the Capitol? Yep, that such a gloomy bad boy. Of course he's in with them. In fact, I would love it. I would love the artistic commitment. Already it was pretty great for Garth Brooks to come out with a rocker alter ego and do performances. But if he kept that fan fiction alive and kept a second life going for this gloomy, depressed, he would definitely be in dark web chat rooms and drinking hard and plotting the overthrow and reposting Pepe the Frog memes. Absolutely, that's what Chris Gaines would be up to now. I think the FBI ought to be keeping an eye on him. Not on Garth Brooks, though. He's a friggin' sweetheart. And that's all for the news. Coming up, big changes to the new normal and the winner of the new normal t-shirt contest. But first, a little viewer mail. This comes to us from Pablito Anschlussverganswelter in East Flat Plains, Kansas. Pablito writes, Dear Steve, I love the new normal just as it is. Please don't change even one thing. If you do, my whole world may crumble. I've been in a fragile state lately, and I just don't think I could face the day. Sincerely yours, Pablito Anschluss Vergansfelter. Oh, there's a P.S. P.S. Maybe I'd be all right if you went to once a week, but I'd hope it was for a really, really good reason, and that there'd be bells and whistles. Well, Pablito, what a serendipitous segue. That is exactly what is going to happen. When I started the show 100 episodes ago, in the early days of the pandemic, I had tons of time on my hands and nowhere to go. And a week's worth of news was happening every day. So doing 5 shows a week, I even got to a little of those news items. But now Biden is president. I won't say things are slowing down by any means, but let's just say he's been in office a week, and he's already behind Trump by 145 tweets, 93 lies, and 12 impeachable offenses in the same time frame. So I think on my end, I have a lot of other projects I want to get to. You know, I have a documentary that I shot a lot of already. Very excited about that. Other funny videos that are not new normal. A podcast. I've already recorded a bunch of episodes of that. Some scripts. And the new normal takes more time than you might think. Between writing it, taping it, editing, posting to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and promoting it on all those, plus Twitter, it's many hours of my week. So I'm going to go to 1 day a week. It will come out every Friday. And there will definitely be some extra episodes if something big happens in the news or I just get inspired. So look out for that. The show will probably be a little longer, maybe 10 minutes. How it will look exactly remains to be seen. But I'm excited to keep doing the new normal for you. And I love experimenting with the format and just trying new things, as you've seen. I'd say inconsistency or inconstancy is the most consistent thing about this show. Definitely the one thing you can count on is if it ain't new, it ain't normal. And
is it my time yet?
Yes, Lyle Gerber, my executive producer.
Hey, you're laying it on a bit thick there. I mean, I don't know how much anyone really cares how much you want.
Yeah, Lyle, you're probably right. All right, but these are changes, and I just think people would want to know, you know. They normally see the show 3 days a week, and before that, 5 days a week. So
okay, but you don't have to go on and on and
all right,
on.
All right. Well, that is about it for that, folks. So without further ado, Lyle, why don't you tell us about Waba Grill?
Folks, do you like food? Asian food? Not from any specific Asian country, not actually Asian, but Asian-inspired? Good for you. Come on out to Waba Grill, Santa Monica, Vermont. Tell them Lyle sent you. Please tell him I sent you.
Jesus. Did the line go dead? I really have to have a word with him. Anyway, finally, it is time to announce the big winner of the new normal t-shirt giveaway contest. And that winner is Ken in Echo Park. A big round of applause for Kenny V. Ken, thank you so much for supporting the show. Other viewers can do that in any amount. Just donate to PayPal or Venmo links that are in the description under the YouTube video. And that'd be very much appreciated. We may have more giveaways. Either way, you're supporting this art with a lowercase a. And also like and subscribe. Anyway, for free. So thank you, Ken. Thanks to the rest of you who gave as well. Better luck next time. That's it for this episode. Until next time, I'm Steve Benaquist reminding you that if it ain't new, it ain't normal.